Hello, it's me, Dr. TMD. Ooh, looking a little clownish here with my hair. I'm Dr. Catherine Toomer, family medicine and community health physician, and avid anti-shamer. I am a weight health specialist. And I know with all the talk of GLP-1s out there for weight loss, it seems like if you can't get them, then somehow you're at a disadvantage. And that's understandable, given that, most weight gain, many of us who gain weight very easily have difficulty losing it, or who have obesity have some underlying metabolic issue. And so these medications address that issue and therefore facilitate weight loss. However, some of you cannot get it because either your physicians won't prescribe it or your insurance won't cover it, and it's just not cost effective for you. It's just out of your price range. Even with compound pharmacies that are much less expensive. However, there's issues around that. Just being able to trust them and being fearful of using a compound pharmacy, and that's okay and that's understandable. But there are other things you can do. So number one, eat enough protein, 60 grams or more, as long as you don't have an underlying condition that says you shouldn't do that. Number two is drinking enough water, 1/2 your body weight in ounces at least, as long as it's under a gallon. You start getting over a gallon, you start running into some problems. But also, again, that's assuming you have no underlying medical condition that restricts your fluid. Number three is getting enough calories. One of the things that we often do when trying to lose weight, we drop our calories, and that drops your metabolism. Your brain is very, very much in tune to make sure that you don't starve, because starving can kill you, and our brain is designed to keep you alive. So when you drop too low, it triggers that mechanism. Number four is getting enough sleep. There are hormones that are released in the body that facilitate weight loss that happen during deep restorative sleep. And if you don't get enough sleep, or you don't get enough continuous good and restful sleep, that hormone then is not produced, and it's difficulty then to lose weight. And then number five is reducing stress. I think this is probably the most underrated pillar of weight loss. And that is, when your cortisol levels are high from stress, then what happens is your body gets pushed into insulin resistance, starts making fat out of food instead of fuel. And so reducing stress, having a daily mechanism to reduce your stress is just really, really, really important. And one of the easiest ways of doing that is just doing some type of low impact rhythmic activity, walking, dancing, even breathing, deep restorative yoga breathing. All of those things are very, very helpful. And so, you can look things up on YouTube and, try to make sure it's someone who's certified in what it is they're talking about. Because one of the things that I'm starting to see a lot on, especially here on TikTok, are people who are kind of on the fringes of healthcare, giving out information that is not in their wheelhouse. It's not in their scope of practice, and they're giving out false information. So primary care physicians, primary care nurse practitioners, primary care physician assistants, those who are certified in obesity medicine, those are people you should listen to, but only people who are certified in something that requires them to pay attention to the whole person, and not just the things that, quite honestly, make the money. So, all right, I'm Dr. Catherine Toomer, and these are some tips for those of you who cannot get a GLP-1 for whatever reason, or don't get them for whatever reason. You have other options. So I hope this helps.